good health, a lot of success.
It's less than 24 hours to the presentation of the 2017 budget to the National Assembly by President Muhammadu Buhari. Members of the Senate Committees on Finance and Appropriation are meeting with the Ministers of Finance, Budget and National Planning and key government officials to fine-tune the Medium-Term Expenditure Framework MTEF. The MTEF sets the stage for the country's annual budget. The Senate had earlier described as unrealistic some of the parameters in the MTEF, namely an oil revenue benchmark of $42.5 per barrel, GDP growth projection of 3.02%, an exchange rate of 290 naira to a dollar. The concerns raised by lawmakers appear to have caught the attention of the executive as the federal government is revising some of the parameters in the MTEF.
In the original MTEF, we envisaged and projected a growth rate of 3.02%. It's clear that cannot be achieved given the recession. So we've actually brought down our projections to 2.5%. The MTEF document indicated an exchange rate of 290. That was the exchange rate at the time the document was prepared. Since then, of course, things have changed. And the current exchange rate, the official exchange rate, is 305.
The economic growth rate has also been brought down to 2.5% from 3.02%, while the 2017 budget deficit comes down from 2.438 trillion to 2.356 trillion. The Minister of Budget and National Planning also says 320 million recovered from the Abacha loot has been included in the 2017 budget. Giving an overview of the performance of the 2016 budget, the Minister of Finance says she's worried that about 25% of government revenue goes to agencies which do not have budgets.
Many agencies have no budget. They have never had any budget approved by the Senate, and they simply keep operating. We have asked the President to issue an executive order that anybody who doesn't have their budget approved by the National Assembly will only be able to pay salaries, which will effectively grind some of them to a halt, because we've written letters, we've asked for reminders, send your draft estimates, but they haven't.
Although the federal government has revised some of the parameters in the MTEF, some members of the Senate Committees on Finance and Appropriation say they are not comfortable with the new proposed exchange rate of 305 naira to a dollar, insisting that it is still unrealistic given the present black market rate. Linda Kibi, Channels Television News.